Maya had always been confident, charming, and successful at getting what she wanted. But when she met Alex at the coffee shop downtown, everything changed. What started as casual flirting became an obsession she couldn't control. Every witty comment, every lingering glance, every excuse to be near Alex consumed her thoughts. But Alex seemed immune to Maya's considerable charms, creating a tension that neither of them could ignore. In a game of attraction where the rules keep changing, Maya discovers that sometimes the heart wants what it can't have, and sometimes that's exactly when it matters most. The morning rush at Grind Coffee was always chaotic, but Maya thrived in chaos. She'd perfected the art of getting her order faster than anyone else, a combination of charm, timing, and knowing exactly which barista to approach. Today, however, her usual routine was disrupted by someone new behind the counter. Alex had striking green eyes that seemed to see right through Maya's practiced smile. Her dark hair was pulled back in a messy bun, revealing the delicate curve of her neck, and when she moved, there was a confidence that immediately caught Maya's attention. She wasn't conventionally beautiful in the Instagram perfect way Maya was used to, but there was something magnetic about her presence. "What can I get you?" Alex asked, her voice carrying a slight rasp that sent an unexpected shiver down Maya's spine. Maya leaned against the counter, employing her most devastating smile. "Surprise me," she said, letting her voice drop to what she'd been told was an irresistibly sultry tone. Alex raised an eyebrow, unimpressed. "I'm not a mind reader, coffee, tea, or overpriced sugar water." The blunt response only made Maya more intrigued. She was used to people melting under her attention, but Alex seemed completely immune. "Coffee, then." "Black like my soul," Maya tried, going for mysterious and brooding. "One regular coffee coming up," Alex replied flatly, already moving to pour it. No laugh, no smile, not even acknowledgement of Maya's attempt at humor. As Alex handed over the cup, their fingers brushed briefly. Maya felt electricity shoot up her arm, but Alex's expression remained neutral. Maya lingered, searching for something to extend the interaction. "I haven't seen you here before. Are you new? New to you, maybe?" Alex was already looking past Maya to the next customer. "That'll be $3.50. Maya paid, adding a generous tip that Alex accepted without comment. As she walked away, Maya couldn't shake the feeling that she'd just encountered her match, someone who wouldn't be easily won over. The thought both frustrated and thrilled her. She found herself glancing back multiple times, catching Alex efficiently handling the morning rush with practiced ease. There was no wasted movement, no unnecessary small talk, just focused professionalism that Maya found oddly attractive. By the time Maya reached her office 3 blocks away, she'd already decided she'd be back tomorrow, and the day after that. Alex might be immune to her charms now, but Maya had never met a challenge she couldn't eventually conquer. What she didn't know was that Alex had noticed her to notice the way Maya carried herself, like she owned every room she entered, noticed the genuine surprise that crossed her features when her usual tactics failed. Alex had dealt with plenty of smooth talkers, but something about Maya's persistence felt different. The game was just beginning. Maya's daily coffee runs became the highlight of her routine. Each morning, she'd spend an extra 15 minutes getting ready, perfecting her outfit and rehearsing conversation starters that might crack Alex's professional facade. She tried everything compliments about Alex's efficiency, questions about coffee recommendations, even fabricated problems with her order that required Alex's personal attention. "Is there something wrong with your coffee?" Alex asked on Tuesday morning, the 3rd day in a row Maya had claimed something was off. "It's just ... Missing something," Maya said, leaning closer across the counter. "Maybe some sweetness?" Alex's lips twitched, the first hint of amusement Maya had managed to extract. "We have sugar packets right there," she said, gesturing to the condiment station. That's not the kind of sweetness I was thinking of. Maya let her gaze linger meaningfully on Alex's face. Then you're in the wrong establishment. Try the bakery next door. Alex turned to help the next customer, but Maya caught the slight smile she was trying to hide. Progress. Wednesday brought a new strategy. Maya arrived with her laptop, claiming she needed a quiet place to work. She positioned herself at the table with the best view of the counter and made a show of looking up each time Alex passed by. When Alex finally approached during her break, Maya's heart raced. You know, the library is 2 blocks away if you actually need to work, Alex said, wiping down the neighboring table. But their coffee is terrible, Maya replied. Besides, the view here is much better. Alex followed Maya's gaze, which was fixed directly on her. The view of the street is pretty standard. I wasn't looking at the street. For a moment, Alex held Maya's gaze, and Maya thought she saw something flicker in those green eyes' interest. Maybe, or at least acknowledgement of the game they were playing. By Thursday, other regulars had begun to notice Maya's daily presence. An elderly man who always ordered a plain bagel with cream cheese whispered to his wife, loud enough for Maya to hear, "That girl's been here every day this week, staring at the barista." Maya felt heat creep up her neck, but refused to be deterred. When Alex brought her order to the table instead of calling her name, Maya knew she was making an impact. "You don't have to keep coming here, you know," Alex said quietly, setting down Maya's usual black coffee. "What if I like the coffee? You could make better coffee at home with a $20 machine." Maya looked up, meeting Alex's eyes directly. "Maybe I'm not here for the coffee." Alex was quiet for a long moment. Maya, right? That's the name you give for your order. The fact that Alex had remembered sent a thrill through Maya. "That's me." "And you're Alex." "I am." Alex glanced around the busy coffee shop, then back to Maya. "Look, you seem nice, but... Maya prompted, sensing this was a crucial moment. Alex shook her head. "Nothing. Enjoy your coffee." As Alex walked away, Maya realized they'd just had their first real conversation, one that wasn't entirely professional. She was getting closer to breaking through Alex's defenses, and the challenge only made her more determined. Friday morning brought rain and an unusually quiet coffee shop. Maya arrived to find Alex working alone, the morning rush delayed by the weather. It was the first time she'd seen Alex without the buffer of constant customers and coworkers. "Slow morning?" Maya asked, approaching the counter. "Everyone's waiting for the rain to stop." Alex began preparing Maya's order without being asked. "You're the only one brave enough to venture out." "Or foolish enough," Maya admitted, shaking raindrops from her jacket. "I forgot my umbrella." Alex glanced at the weather outside, then back. At Maya, "There's a spare jacket in the back if you want to dry off." The offer surprised Maya. It was the first time Alex had shown any personal concern for her comfort. "That's okay, I'll survive. Though I appreciate the offer, it's just practical." "Can't have customers dripping all over the floor," Alex said. But her tone lacked its usual coolness. Maya decided to take a chance. "Alex, can I ask you something?" "You can ask." "Doesn't mean I'll answer. Why do you always seem so guarded around me?" "I know I come on strong, but I'm not a terrible person." Alex paused in her coffee preparation, considering the question. "You want an honest answer? Always." "You remind me of someone I used to know. Someone who was very charming, very persistent, and very good at getting what she wanted." Alex's voice carried a note of old hurt, until she got bored and moved on to the next challenge. The revelation hit Maya like a physical blow. She'd been so focused on the chase that she hadn't considered how her behavior might be perceived, or what experiences might have shaped Alex's wariness. "I'm not her," Maya said quietly. "How do I know that?" Alex challenged, finally meeting her eyes. You've been coming here every day for a week, putting on quite a show. What happens when I say yes, when the thrill of the chase is over? Maya felt something shift inside her, a recognition that this wasn't just about winning anymore. Somewhere between the first encounter and this moment, her feelings had deepened into something real and complicated. I don't know, Maya admitted. I can't promise I won't mess things up because I'm pretty good at that. But I can promise that this isn't just a game for me anymore. Alex studied her face, searching for deception. When did that change? Maybe when you remembered my name, or when you offered me your jacket, or maybe it was when you finally told me something real about yourself. Maya's voice was softer now, more vulnerable. I started this because I was attracted to you, but I keep coming back because ... Because you see through all my bullshit, and somehow that makes me want to be better. The coffee shop felt suspended in time, rain pattering against the windows as Alex processed Maya's words. I get off work at 6, Alex said finally. Maya's heart leaped. Is that an invitation? It's information. What you do with it is up to you. Maya spent the entire day in a state of nervous energy. She canceled 2 meetings, rearranged her schedule, and found herself completely unable to focus on work. At 5:45, she was already waiting outside the coffee shop, having changed outfits 3 times before settling on something that looked effortless, but had taken 40 minutes to achieve. Alex emerged right at 6, looking surprised to find Maya there despite her earlier hint. You actually came, Alex said, pulling on a light jacket. Did you think I wouldn't? I thought you might reconsider once you realized this wouldn't be as easy as your usual conquests. Maya winced at the choice of words. Is that really what you think of me? Alex started walking, and Maya fell into step beside her. I think you're used to getting what you want when you want it. I think you enjoy the chase more than the catch. And I think you're probably going to break my heart if I let you. The brutal honesty left Maya speechless for several blocks. They walked in silence through the drizzle, their footsteps echoing off wet pavement. You're right, Maya finally said. About most of it, anyway. I do like challenges. I do get bored easily, and I probably have broken hearts without meaning to. Thanks for the pep talk, Alex said dryly. But Maya continued, you're wrong about one thing. This isn't just about getting what I want anymore. Somewhere along the way, it became about getting to know you. Alex stopped walking and turned to face her. And what do you think you know about me? Maya considered the question seriously. I know you work harder than anyone else in that coffee shop. I know you notice everything, like how Mrs. Patterson always orders decaf, but you give her half calf because she lights up more with a little caffeine. I know you have walls built so high that most people don't even try to climb them, but you let that little girl draw on your receipt paper last week when her mom was having a breakdown at table 6. Alex's expression softened slightly. You pay attention to you? Always. Maya stepped closer. I know you think I'm going to hurt you. And maybe I will, because I'm human and I make mistakes. But I also know that what I feel for you isn't going away, whether you give me a chance or not. They stood there in the gentle rain, 2 women at a crossroads neither had expected to reach. Alex reached up and tucked a strand of wet hair behind Maya's ear, the gesture so tender it made Maya's breath catch. I don't date customers, Alex said softly. Then I'll get my coffee somewhere else. I don't date players. Then I'll have to learn new rules. Alex smiled, the first real, unguarded smile Maya had seen from her. What if I'm not worth all this effort? Maya cupped Alex's face gently in her hands. What if you're worth more than I ever imagined? When they kissed, standing there on the sidewalk in the rain, Maya understood for the first time why all her previous relationships had felt hollow. She'd been looking for someone to complete her conquest collection when what she really needed was someone who would challenge her to become the person she was meant to be. The game was over. Something real was just beginning. 6 months later, Maya still got her coffee from Grind, but now she waited until Alex's shift ended so they could walk home together. The pursuit had ended, but the discovery continued every day. Maya learned that love wasn't about the thrill of the chase. It was about choosing someone new every morning and being chosen in return, ready to dive deeper into stories of love, growth, and second chances. Subscribe to our newsletter for weekly romance stories that explore the complexity of modern relationships. Click here to join thousands of readers who believe that the best love stories are the ones that challenge us to become our truest selves.